guys, me again. I essentially just suffered a 36-hour anxiety attack. I don't want to give it the term panic attack. I don't think it's earned that term, but it certainly was a 36-ish hour anxiety attack. By the way, if you're new, my online handle is MiniMac. My government name is Ashley. You can call me whatever you like. And during said anxiety attack, I required a lot of different grounding practices to bring me back to center. And I thought maybe it would be cool to share those grounding practices with you today, especially, sorry, it hurts to hold my phone like this. Especially seeing as how one of which I've very recently learned through my therapist. So there's one that I've already posted. I think it was in 5 steps on how to get through a breakup, which is you use your 5 senses and you do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for each of them. So 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, etc., etc. I don't want to name all of them because I don't remember the numbers for all of them, but you get the idea. But then I was introduced to this breathing technique where you close your eyes and you visually picture a square, a box that has 4 round circles connecting each of the corners. And you take a breath. And as you take a breath for 3 or 4 or whatever comfortable amount of seconds is for you, you imagine a line being drawn in whichever direction you prefer. And you take a breath in for that line, and then you hold for as many seconds as you took that breath in for. And while you're doing that hold, you picture the circle connecting the next dot to the next line. The next line is an exhale for the same amount of time, and so on and so forth. This was something that was almost immediately pivotal for me and so very simple. So I wanted to share that. That's something I've had to do repeated times over the last little bit. Another thing to do is to literally, and I wish I was doing this right now, but to literally get grounded, to sit on the ground, connect with the earth. And another newer thing that I have found to be beneficial is to direct any negative lower vibrational energy that you're not sure how to process, you're not sure what to do with. And try to cleanse it as best you can within your mind, body, and spirit. And then just go ahead and send it into the ground and use your hands, use whatever visualization tools that help you, but send it on into the ground. And just ask the earth, ask spirit, ask yourself, ask whomever to transmute that energy into something productive for somebody else. And you know what? Anger isn't always a bad thing to have. Sometimes you need anger to defend yourself against a wild animal or something like that, right? So maybe somebody in the world needs that anger that you have inside, or maybe not. Maybe it can be turned into something else. But point being, you just literally ground yourself into the earth and send that into the earth to be helpful somewhere else. And then get back to being in the present and in the now and focusing on the fact that all of the things that have got you feeling anxious or panicking or whatever it may be, they are not currently happening to you in this very moment right now. And that's the purpose of the exercises of just seeing what's around you that you can see, hear, smell, taste, touch. Dog. Dogs are also very helpful, by the way. Very, very helpful. But yeah, I don't want to ramble and I don't want to make this a thing. Oh, and the 4 agreements. Sorry, one more thing. The 4 agreements is another thing that helps me stay present and not take in anything that really doesn't belong to me, anything that really isn't mine. No, we're gonna have to look it up. I'm meaning to do a whole ass video on this, but I just want to touch base on it real quick because it is something that is very, very, very helpful with anxiety and staying grounded. So be impeccable with your word. The more you talk about the negativity, the more you embody the negativity, the more it's going to kind of keep coming at you. So being impeccable with your word means being positive, being grateful, being very, very careful about what you say, because even though times may look a little bit grim, they're not that bad. First and foremost, you've been blessed with another day. So I don't want to go out too far into this, but be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally, not a single solitary thing. It doesn't matter who it comes from. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they say or who they say it about. Do not take it personally. It is a reflection of them and not of you. And you only need to let that affect that as much as you choose to. That is entirely your choice how it affects you. I get that it can be tough to work through these things, and sometimes you're going to have negative thoughts, and that's okay. That's human. But try your very best to not take things personally, and also don't make assumptions. Third agreement, don't make assumptions. And we know, right? Assume makes an ass out of you and me. We're all raised listening to that. It's a cliche and it's a saying for a reason. Always do your best. And even if your best means showing up on YouTube looking like this, I had to rip my chain out of my hair. My boyfriend drives a motorcycle. It fucked up my hair anyway. This video has been nagging at me in a good way. It's something that I wanted to make. It's something that I wanted to share. Just being center and present and in touch with yourself and with your emotions. And if you need to feel them, feel them. If you need to cry or yell, as long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, let it out. Slam the cupboard doors. I stopped throwing phones years ago because that hurts me. I have to pay for those phones. But if you slam a cupboard door without the intention of actually breaking anything, or scream into a pillow or punch a pillow or whatever it may be, it's okay to feel that stuff. Just don't stay stuck there, and seek out what resonates with you to pull you out of that. Being grounded, it ties in with being grateful, but it's so, in my opinion, it's so underrated. So this is me coming at you live, homeless in BC, telling you that no matter what, you're going to find a way and it's going to be okay. Just stay as balanced as possible, and it's going to be easier to ride that wave. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse now, so I'm going to leave it here. I'm wishing y'all peace, love, and light. I hope this helps somebody today, and stay blessed, y'all. Bye for now.